Hi, Mrs. Lovett again. I am working on AMI work for April 21st math, drops in the bucket. So the first one is basic facts. At first I was like, I don't know anything about what's going on over here, but then I started thinking we got to have four different equations, so we're looking for fact family. So I know 5 times 2 is 10. So 5 times 2 equals 10. And then you can switch those around because 2 times 5 is also 10. Then the inverse operation of multiplication or opposite is division. So if you start with the 10, 10 divided by 2 equals 5, and 10 divided by 5 equals 2. So that way you're staying in the fact family. Okay, 5 times 7 is 35. 7 times 5 equals 35. Then division. 35 divided by 5 equals 7, and 35 divided by 7 equals 5. Okay, fill in the missing numbers. Okay, looking at the pattern, it looks like we are skip counting by 6. Okay, so we have 12, 18, 24, 36, 42, 48. Don't forget your multiplication facts. Practice them. Okay, so then patterns and progressions, write a fraction. Oh no, fractions. Write a fraction to tell what part is shaded. So we have 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 4, so that's 3/4. 1, 2, 3 out of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3 out of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3/10. Okay, now the time. Put a check mark on the clock that shows 30 minutes after 3. So we know 30 minutes after 3, it's going to be 3:30. So I'm going to zoom in here. And that one is not 3:30. That is 4:30. So remember, the shorthand points to the hour. And yes, it's not pointing exactly at 4, but that's because as the minute hand is moving, the hour hand is moving slightly closer to the next hour. So that is 4:30. Now this hour hand is slightly past 9, so it's 9:15. Because each one of these, that's 5 minutes. 5, 10, 15. Also, you've got your quarters, because you could say 9:15. Oop, that's way too thick. So I'll just split it with my pen. Remember, time can be split into quarters. Each quarter is 15 minutes. So 15, 30, 45, a whole, which would be 60. 60 minutes in an hour. Okay, so then this one is past 3, and it's on the 6, so that's 30 minutes. So 3:30, last clock. Okay, algorithms. So remember, look at the sign, that's plus. 2 plus 0, 9 plus 6, 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13, 6 plus 1 is 7, so 7,352. Okay, 35 plus 170, 205. Okay, subtraction. Remember, we cannot take 2 from 0, so we have to borrow all the way from the 1,000. So since we're borrowing 1,000, we're making this a 990, and then this 0 becomes 10. So 10 minus 2. So we have 6,398. Now 63 minus 25, same thing, we cannot take 5 from 3. We must borrow from the 10. We're borrowing a 10, so this becomes 13. So 13 minus 5 is 8, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So we have 38. Okay, number words. It's all about place value. 70,219. So we know 70,219. Ones, place, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. And we write that 70,219. So this here is word form. This is standard form. Okay, story problems. A cookie tray holds 8 cookies. How many trays are needed to hold 40 cookies, 32 cookies, 16 cookies? So, knowing our basic facts here, 40 cookies will need 5 trays because 5 times 8 equals 40. Okay, so 32 cookies will need 4 trays because 4 times 8 equals 32. And then 16 cookies will need 2 trays because 2 times 8 equals 16. Number 8, write an equation about all, and that's underlined, all the books on the table. So we have all the books on the table. 9 that you have read and 4 that you have not read. Use a box for the missing number. So you could start with the total in the box equals 9 plus 4, or 9 plus 4 equals, either way you're going to have 13. So 13 books were all on the table. 13 books. 9 that you've read and 4 that you haven't read. And hopefully you're reading a book right now. If not, find one, start reading. Okay, number 9. This is a prism made of rectangles and squares. How many faces does it have? Okay, let me see if I can get my highlighter to work here. That's a face. That's 1, 2. Underneath is 3. On the other side is 4. Then you have the front 5 and the back 6. I'm counting 6. Okay, money. These are dimes. They're worth 10 cents. These are nickels. They're worth 5. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85 cents. Write the name and values of the coins still needed to make $1. So I need to go 85, 95, $1. So I still need a dime and a nickel, which is, you'd write that there, a dime and a nickel. Okay, well, that's the end of the drop in the bucket.